Hey everyone, in this video I want to talk about the butterfly war from my kindergarten time. In my kindergarten, everyone had their own symbol. One person had an apple, someone else a dog or cat, and I had a sun. There were around 30 symbols or so, but we were not allowed to choose them, we got them randomly. Why did everyone got a symbol? The symbol was mainly used to show others that this spot or this object is yours. In the hallway, there were many hooks on the wall. To avoid chaos, every hook had its own symbol and you were supposed to hang your jacket and bag on the hook that had your symbol. In the bathroom, everyone had their own towel, and there it was the same. Each towel had their own symbol, and you hang your towel on the hook that had your symbol. At some point in my second kindergarten year, the girls noticed that the butterfly was free. Many wanted to claim it as their own and hung their stuff to that hook. Often enough, it happened that the girl wanted to hang her jacket to the butterfly, but there was already one, so she threw this jacket on the floor and hung her own jacket on the hook. And when the other girl saw that her jacket was on the floor, she checked the hook, threw the jacket away, and hung her own jacket on it. Some of the girls asked the teachers if they can have the butterfly, but they always said no, you already have a symbol. Often enough, it happened that the girls were fighting over the butterfly. They threw the stuff from the others around, pushed them away, and also punched them and so. At some point, our teachers noticed it and told them to stop. They also told them again that they have to use the symbol that they already have. The girls still secretly hung their stuff to the butterfly, but because they all wanted to claim it as their own, the war continued. Some also talked with me about it, and I said that I would also like it more to have the cat instead of the sun, but someone else has the cat, and we are not allowed to choose it. So yeah, there's nothing that I can do. But I also don't care much about it. It also happened that they said that they deserve it more than the other girls, and they wanted me to agree. But I really didn't want to agree because multiple of them were my friends, and they didn't want to have a war between us, so I tried to talk around it. At some point, every time the teacher saw that something was hanging on the butterfly, they took the stuff and asked who it belonged to, and then they talked bad to them, and also gave them punishments. But the war still continued, and at some point, the teacher said, "You all want the butterfly, but only one can have it." And then the others feel bad, so no one gets it. If everyone would choose what they like the most, not everyone can get what they want, so stop with it. No one gets the butterfly. It felt like an unwritten rule to us. The butterfly is forbidden. No one is allowed to have it. The girls still talked about it and also said that it still feels unfair, because some people had their favorite symbol, while others didn't. The teachers got really annoyed by it and every talk was so bad. But after more fighting, insulting and yelling from the teachers, they stopped. They were still pissed about it, but they accepted it. Each girl still said that only they deserve to have it, but as long as no one else gets it, it's fine. Alright, I think I talked enough here, but there's one more thing I want to say here. I was 2 years in this kindergarten. In my first year I had this bag here, and in my second year I had this one. And if you look at my first bag, then we can see that I had a butterfly. And Tetris Effect Connected, I also used the butterfly as my avatar. I like butterflies, but it was really hard for me to talk about it with my friends, and by this I mean the girls. I couldn't be on their side, and I also couldn't agree with that they deserve it more than someone else, because we all got a symbol because of one simple reason, to avoid chaos. I would also say, if you can choose something, then choose the one you like the most, but in my kindergarten, no one was allowed to choose. And just like me, you could have the butterfly in other spots, on your shirt, on your jacket, or on your bag like I had. Have a good day.